tricky because the word order isn't like essential. Like it is not going to like break the rules. And what I mean by that is like, well, give me an example of what you mean by breaking word order. Like, what is it? What is something you say that is wrong compared to what you think it should be?
Like, if I like the common mistake, like first when I learned English, but like I used to say, like people usually say, "How are you doing?" So I used to say, "How doing you?" Like something like this. Like,
oh, that would be something improper. I was thinking like word order as in like describing something. Like I have a big blue shirt, or I have a blue. I'm trying to think of an example where it can be like word order as in describing something. It really depends. Like I have a small black book bag. I have a black bag that's small and black. Like if you're thinking like that, like it depends on that. Like that can be both be right, you know. But if you're saying how doing you, that would be something that would be, of course, incorrect. But I would say like just depending on what you're doing, maybe what you could do to expand yourself is just maybe find unique ways to expand your language. You know, why not record yourself every day? You know, why not mimic? Why not do dubbing? Like watch a film that you're familiar with of a line that an actor says and then try to imitate what they do. You know, get down! Get to the chopper! I mean, now, obviously, that's the worst impersonation of Arnold Schwarzenegger you can ever hear. Who is your daddy and what does he do? You know. But I mean, like, huh? Yeah, but yeah, mimicking is there's another one. Oh, I am the my name is Arnold Schwarzenegger. I'm the governor of California. Even though my term was short, I think I did a good job, and now I'm back filming movies, being the action hero everyone wants to see. I mean, I would just say, like, have fun with it, you know. If you're feeling you're still at a, I don't know what you label yourself as far as your level. Let me see here. What was that? No, I'm not an actor. No. I am not. No, I'm not an actor. I apologize. You have yourself labeled as an intermediate. I can't see for some of your roles. Oh, here we go.
I just label myself as a fluent.
Oh, fluent. That's fine. I wasn't saying you were intermediate. I was just giving us. I see it. Yeah, fluent. Yeah. So fluent means that you're already pretty confident when it comes to speaking English. Actually, before looking, because you had a bit of, because of the question you asked, I didn't expect you to put fluent, because usually those questions are because they're not confident. You know, putting fluent shows confidence already, right? You know, and and people who are overconfident put fluent when they need to be at an intermediate level, or you know what I mean? Or people put beginner when they need to be at least at an intermediate and all that stuff. So like, just by your question, I thought you would have put maybe intermediate or advanced, but I'm listening to you speak.
I don't show any weakness in my.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like you're not you're not showing weakness. You're not showing a lack of confidence. You know. So let me ask you something. Put you on the spot here. When you talk to your colleagues or English partners or friends, maybe you've met on the Discord, they ask you questions, right, about their English. So because this is a Q&A, what are the top questions that you get asked as an English learner from another English learner that is at a lower level than yourself?
They will usually say, what should we do if it's like how to improve myself in a fun way? Not like a boring way, but in a fun way.
Okay. Do you have a response for that? I mean, I have some responses, but I'm curious what your take is.
Like, I usually said, like, what I did, as I said, I watched Hollywood, like, drama, series, movies, something sci-fi. just say to them like my advice to them. It will be like the same. Like watch some movies like in English. What do you like? If you watch liking movies or drama, just watch them in English. So that will be kind of good. So I only give them that advice.
Yeah, that's a perfect way. I mean, if you want to think outside of the box, that's a great question. I know, and audience guys, you guys ask your questions in the chat if you're too shy and nervous to come up on stage. I mean, you can even go as far as singing in the shower. You know, like if you're singing, no one's gonna unless you're married with kids and like it's a small house, and yeah, they're gonna hear you. Or if for some reason the walls are very thin between neighbors, and like no one's gonna hear you singing in the shower unless you have a very loud, obnoxious voice that's gotta break windows. But sing in the shower, you know. If you're nervous talking in front of people, talk to your dog, talk to your cat. Oh, but teacher, I don't have a pet. Go buy a stuffed animal and talk to that stuffed animal. You know what I mean? Like stop making excuses. Get a pet goldfish because they're not gonna judge you. You know. So if you're nervous talking in front of people, talk in front of the mirror. Talk in front of your pets. Talk in front of a stuffed animal. Talk to a photo of your great grandfather or your grandfather that you knew. I'm not saying anyone's grandfather has passed away recently, but I don't know. Like that's a way that you guys can improve your spoken English or improve your confidence. Start small and get big, you know, and get bigger, you know. By the way, guys, I haven't posted this live yet. I was gonna do a live stream, but now I'm just recording this, and I will upload. I think I want to go live. What I'm gonna do, guys, is I'll take this class. I'm not gonna edit it. It's gonna be uploaded. What's the word I'm looking for? Nihal. Upload it without being edited. And there's a word I'm looking for. Anyways, I'm gonna upload this video dry without any edits. So I'm just gonna upload it the way it is. So you might hear all this right I'm saying right now, like this part's gonna be uploaded. Anyway, so I'll upload this, and then those who want to watch back and listen to the advice will be able to do so. Because I think it's just too complicated to go live, and people are lazy and don't want to tap me up. So, everyone here in the audience, I love that you're up here. That's cool. But any other questions, guys? I'm here to. This is a Q&A. It's so funny because I'll have a lesson planned, and then like everyone wants to come up on stage. I have to turn the stage off because I have a planned lesson, you know. But then like I say, hey guys, anybody can come up on stage, and like nobody wants to come up on stage. So I don't get it. Like there's 21 of you guys, so come on up, guys. Come on up.
Yes, it's like first time everybody get nervous when you like come up to 1 or 2 times. It's gonna like be a regular thing. So don't be shy, guys. If you have a great question, just come up.
Yeah, or even better, guys, just ask your question in the chat. Otherwise, like, I'll just talk about stuff that even might rub. How do I pronounce your name, sir? Is it Naid? 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 Naid. Okay. I'll trust me, guys. You don't want me to freestyle this, because I was talking to the teachers group, and I had a question about something. I'm not gonna go to what the question was, but it's like, well, I see this, and I'm afraid of this. So if I see this, would I be able to do that? And they're like, yeah, of course, as long as it doesn't break the Discord terms and conditions. So if you want me to go that road, trust me, it's not going to be a happy road for anyone. I think everyone will leave. Okay, so I'll give my take, and I'm going to put Naid. I'm saying your name wrong again. Naid? Naid.
Yes.
And I'm going to probably say your name wrong again, so forgive me. Nahid. Okay, so I'll give my take, and then I'll put Nahid on the spot. So my take, being a native speaker, I do not think grammar is like superior. Like, oh my gosh, if I don't get every aspect of grammar correct, the world's going to end. However, I have a however part. You do need to convey properly, because they might not say something. Like, don't go with, oh, I go to the beach yesterday. I had a lot of fun. Like, that's improper, right? But it just really depends on the way that you are dialecting, the way that you're speaking about whatever the topic is. A common phrase I hear a lot from native speakers is they go, "Me and my friend are going to go to the movies." That's wrong, right? But they get away with it because it's just the way it is. So it's slangish, but I guess it's like I should invent a word like where it's like grammar slang, where like the grammar is wrong, but it's acceptable because it's slang. So that's my take. Like, I think you should have the basis down, to have a general foundation. Okay, Nahad, go ahead and give your take.
So, like, I'm from South Asia, okay? When grammar, it's like when we come, like, we always have a subject, it is English. But the boring thing about this is all about grammar. So when grammars come up, every student like me, oh no, they don't want to learn English anymore. So, yeah, grammar is a great thing. It's like solidify the things, how you say it, or like, how it goes. But if you like look to me, I never actually learned grammar. Like when I heard of adjective, verb, like all those are okay at the basic level. But if you think about the higher, it's like kinda gets complicated or you feel bored. So usually people like, if you see as a like, you can make an, so best advice somebody gave me was to make a native friends and talk to him regular basis, see how he talks. That will be like more of a appropriate way, I guess.
Okay. So I hate to put you on the spot because I didn't really hear your answer perspective. So the question is, in your opinion, how important is grammar for speaking English? Is it like, oh my gosh, you have to know it, or meh, you can get away with it?
Yeah, I usually didn't learn grammar, as I said. So I guess I'm doing well. Am I using the correct phrase?
I mean, it's kind of hard because I really have to evaluate hearing you talk more about something. Like the way I'm hearing you, I kind of tune bad grammar out because I can understand what you're saying. I'm doing everything well. I mean, I would have to basically go, okay, but then I'm going to put you on the spot, then you're going to think too much, and then you're not going to sound natural. So just keep talking, and in the back of my head, I'll try to listen more as you're naturally talking. Because I put you on the spot and say, okay, tell me about what you think, how important owning the pet is. You're going to already be thinking you got to be grammatically correct. Like, it's not going to be natural coming from you. So I'm just going to let you just keep talking. So let's go to the next question. Okay. So, okay. It says, what common mistakes that you ever found in most non-native English learners? Well, first I want to address that. And guys, keep the questions coming. I want to see like 10 questions from you guys. All right. I'm going to give you guys, and I'm not putting you on the spot to be here with me the whole time. Maybe we'll see how we do in 30 minutes. So at the end of the half hour, basically. Because I'm not seeing a lot of activity. The more questions I get, the longer the class can go, but I'm not going to go forever. So the more questions I see, the more answers I can give, the longer I will continue. So the next question, what common mistakes that you ever found? I think you're trying to say, what are common mistakes that I find in non-native English learners? So I think a lot of it has to do with, as Nahad was saying about order, right? But the way I'm hearing you speak, you're speaking in order. I mean, as far as I'm hearing. But a lot of like, I would say I hear a lot of like the past tense and present tense being mixed up in the context of how you're supposed to use it. So, go, went, has, had, have. Help me out with those other was, wasn't, were. Yeah. What? Now you should know this. I don't know what that category of words are called. What are those? What is that category called? when you say, you know,
Yeah, those 24 words, like.
what would you categorize that as? I feel like I need to do like a lengthy video on those groups of words, but I don't know how to what would you know, was, were, wasn't, what was he, was, were, yeah, was, were, has, had, have, went, go, you know, what are those categories called?
Well, I usually
and I don't think there's a group name for it. I was just like, I want to create a video for that because I think it would help. Guys in the chat, help your teacher out. Write those groups out. Yeah, they're called tenses, but the tenses get tricky, don't they? Depending on what the words are. You know, I'm particularly speaking about the past and present tense. I guess you're right. I guess it really would be tenses, but I'm trying to think of like common phrases or common tenses that are used, you know, commonly. I don't know if I'm repeating myself. You know, have, hasn't, was, were, had, has, haven't, have, you know, those things. Maybe not negative, but more positive. Yeah, not in the negative form, because negative form can be completely different too. So I want to create a video. I have a couple of those videos actually. If you guys search up Teacher Grant 524, I'm sure it will come up on YouTube. I have a grammar video that I did with the AD and the ING. I did that one too. A lot of people get mixed up with I'm bored or I'm boring. This is if you're trying to express yourself like you're bored, I hear a lot of people go, I am boring. I am boring here, or whatever. It's like I'm bored. Bored is the feeling, right? I'm bored, right? It's expressing a feeling, whereas boring is describing what it is that is happening, right? This movie is boring. I'm bored now, right? So I hear a lot of mistakes with the ED and ING. That happens a lot. A lot of mistakes with the past and present tense. That happens a lot as well. Sometimes speaking too fast. You guys speak way too fast, and it's hard to understand what you're saying. Other more mistakes that are made are like, and by the way, guys, if you guys want to come up on stage and interrupt and ask questions, go for it. Just to let you know. So, because now I lost my train of thought. So yeah, a lot of the tenses I hear mistakes with when it's spoken. Now, Sean, I don't know what you were trying to... Okay, you were given the example, so I wanted to bring that up too. So, my friend and I go to the beach. I think he wrote the wrong example. So, when you're talking about the past, what did you do yesterday? I went to the beach. We had dinner at ABC Foods. The food was delicious. We had a good time. We went home around 5 o'clock. And then went to bed around 9. So you realize how you're talking in the past, right? Compared to what's going to happen today. Now, when you're talking in the present tense, you're talking about events that happen every day. Like, I eat lunch every day at noon. I want to speak English fluently without hesitating. I don't want to be thinking. I want to speak and be ready to make phrases. What study methods would be helpful? All right, here's what you got to do here, and then I'll let Nahab give us 2 cents. You need to narrate your day at the beginning of each morning. That's what you got to do. Everybody has a phone. Use the recording device and say, okay, today I'm going to blah, 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 blah. You know, narrate your whole day without stopping. If you stop, it's okay. No worries. And just, if you think in English out loud, metaphorically, like, okay, today, all right, what am I going to do? Today I want to go swimming, but I can't go swimming because the swimming pool's closed. So I think I'm going to go for a walk after the class. After I go for a walk, I'll find a place to eat. After I eat, I'll come back. I'll take a small rest, or I'll play a game. After my game, I'll have to get ready for my classes. After my classes, I need to write reports out. I need to send messages to these parents. Start thinking out loud about your day, what you got to do. All right? And that's going to be the starting point to speak without speaking. To speak without hesitating. So you just have to just, this is gonna sound what do you call it? Not redundant. This is gonna sound contradicting when I say this. You have to think without speaking. Yeah, sorry. You have to speak without thinking. Think without speaking. So you have to speak without thinking. And because if you think too much, then it's not going to come out as you wish. It's not going to come out before you start to hesitate. So that's my 2 cents. What do you think?
For me, I will usually think what I usually do. If you have if you imagine what you're gonna do today, I already have a plan for tomorrow. When I'm in present, I have already planned for future what I gonna do. That's how I live my life. If you if you just woke up and my friend Simon, he usually thinks what he gonna do next, after doing one thing. So he usually doesn't think anything before he finished one stuff. So I guess to me, if I do my schedule today, I will just I'm kinda in Discord for 2 hours. After then I will have my breakfast and go out with my friends. So I will just hang out all day with them because today is nothing, no work, no study, no nothing. So yeah, so I will just come at night at 6 or 7. Then I'll kinda hang out with my family and eat dinner and then watch some movies online or anything show, and I will just go to sleep. That's my usual plan.
I'm going to stop you there for a short second. I think you misunderstood my question to you. I wasn't really asking what your schedule is per se, unless you really were answering. The question is, how do I speak? The question from Nakit is, I want to speak fluently without hesitating. So I don't want to be thinking. So what do you do to speak without hesitating, and what study methods do you use? I apologize. I wasn't really necessarily asking what your schedule was. I was asking, unless you were, yeah. So I apologize for that. His question is how to speak fluently without hesitating.
As you said, don't think. If you want to speak, don't think. Just say what is in your mind. When you're trying to think, you kind of hesitate. So don't think. That's easy.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. Lady said, I can understand most conversations, but I don't have the confidence to speak. Don't know how to get over this, so I can't speak, and my pronunciation never improves. And because of my pronunciation, I never tend to speak. It becomes a dilemma. So, lady, I don't know if you were here at the very beginning when I gave this tip, but you can talk to an inanimate object. If you're not comfortable or confident speaking in front of others, that's perfectly fine. That's perfectly natural. Rafat, I'll come to you in just a moment. So if you're nervous speaking in front of other people, your family, your friends, your coworkers, your colleagues, etc., that your classmates. So if you have a dog, cat, a pet fish, and they go, but teacher, I don't have any pets. Get a stuffed animal and talk to it. If you had a mirror, talking to the mirror. I would say to build your I get distracted too easy. Rafat, you're about to just get blocked by me. You're writing useless information. Anyone available? Great, you're new. Why now? Here, you're in a class, so sit back, relax, pay attention, all right, and see what you can get from this class. So, lady, if you have a dog, a cat, a pet fish, if you don't have a pet, go out, buy a stuffed animal, talk to that stuffed animal, or even record yourself on your phone talking about your day. Just anything. What did you do today? Where did you go? How was it? Any friends piss you off? Did your boss piss you off? Did they yell at you for no reason? Did your mom give you a hard time? Did you have a good lunch with your dad? etc. So, hey, if you want MD, you can use the hand button. I don't know if you're on your phone or on the computer, but you can use the hand button, come up and ask her a question. But yeah, so lady, I don't know if you're still here. I don't think. Oh, lady is still here. Okay, so lady, I hope that helps. So if you have a dog, cat, goldfish, if you have no pets, go buy a stuffed animal, talk to that stuffed animal, and then they're not going to judge you. And I might sound... Oh, crap. You guys can't hear me?
I can hear you.
You can hear me?
Yeah, I guess they can hear you also. I guess. Yeah, we can hear you. See?
Well, two people just said they couldn't hear me. MD said we can't. Oh, okay, that's just MD. Okay, MD can. Thank you guys for telling them that. Oh, God. Okay. It freaked me out because I have a cord. This is not the cord. I'm just giving a visual reference. That it keeps disconnecting on my mic. I need to get a new, I don't know what it is, a USB-C to A or something like that. Okay. So somebody tell MD, maybe help him out. So lady, where are you? But lady said she couldn't hear. I thought, maybe I thought I read lady's message. Okay, lady, I know you're still here. I hope that's helped. There you go. No, so start talking to your cat in English. She's not gonna judge you. She's not gonna like walk away to her kitty litter box and say, "I'd rather be laying here than talking to you." Like the cats aren't, your pets are not gonna judge you unless you're kicking them or something like that. But if you're so, yeah, you got a cat. That's perfect. Talk to your cat in English now. All right. It's not like she's gonna say, "No, you're saying that wrong. It's I went to the beach, not I go to the beach." Right? Next question I see. Elegant Tech. Do you think that speak with an AI it's a good idea? Goodness, I am not a writing teacher, but you guys, I mean, I guess chat you can kind of get away with it, but like the way you guys write is horrible. Sorry. Like the sentences are so unstructured. I am not I'm not a grammar, a grammar Nazi or whatever, but like sometimes the grammar I see in there just drives me nuts. Like all the questions. I mean, I can understand the questions, but the grammar with your questions, guys, it's bad. I'm gonna be the most blunt teacher ever, and no, I'm not gonna teach you guys that written grammar stuff. It drives me nuts. Okay, so the question was, do you think that? I think you're asking if it's good to speak to an AI speaker. Teacher cat English. Anyways, speaking with AI, in my opinion, it can be a hit or a miss. It really depends. Sometimes the AI models are not as natural and they're kind of robotic and boring and just bland. But I don't think it harms to try. Don't rely on it to be your sole learning teacher. Like, don't make it, don't rely on it to become your teacher. It is not something that is going to be the make or break of your English journey. It's going to be probably, I don't know, 10% of your journey, maybe 15. I don't know, 15. I'd say 10%, and that's being generous. But speaking to AIs, it can be helpful. Let's do an experiment. Okay.
Are you gonna use ChatGPT, Mr. Teacher?
I'm curious. I'm gonna try. Now, guys, disclaimer: this is not me poking fun or making fun of non-native speakers. I'm just going to purposely try to speak incorrectly. All right, and then I'm gonna see what the AI does. So I have ChatGPT, and let me just I'm improvising now. Or if you guys want to help me, I don't know, give me a write out something for me to ask. Hold on, here we go. Hi, my English not good. I need help to speak English. Can you speak English? Me to help me, speak English.
Damn, teacher, you are good at this.
Of course, I'm here to help you practice speaking English. We can start with simple conversations. How are you today?
I am good. I go to work yesterday. I don't know what I don't know what to say.
That's okay. You're doing well. You can say, I went to work yesterday. Do you want to talk about what you did at work?
Okay. I don't know how to. I go to work. My boss. I type on write it out, and.
No problem. Let me help you. You can say, I went to work yesterday. I talked to my boss and I typed on the computer. Does that sound right? You can try saying it out loud if you'd like.
I went to work yesterday. I talked my boss and type on the computer.
You're almost there. Let's try it again together. I went to work yesterday. I talked to my boss and I typed on the computer. Give it another try.
I went to work yesterday. I talked it to my boss and...
Close. Here's a small correction. I went to work yesterday. Would you like to try saying it again?
I don't know.
That's okay. Learning takes time, and you're doing great by practicing. We can take it step by step. Would you like to try talking about something else? Like what you like to do for fun?
I went to worked it yesterday and talked it to my boss.
You're improving. Just a small adjustment. I went to work yesterday and talked to my boss. You're doing a great job. Would you like to practice more sentences?
I went it to work yesterday and talked it to my boss.
Perfect. You said it exactly right. How do you feel about practicing?
Okay, right there, I did not say that exactly right. So I guess it can be a hit or miss. But I literally said that purposely on wrong. I purposely said that wrong, and she said I said it exactly right. That was funny.
Like you can use it sometimes for
It did okay, right? But then I said it again, and then I was gonna do it one more time. Fine, I was gonna do it again, but I was gonna say it right the next time. But since she said I said it perfectly right, that was wrong because I said I said the word "winted" right. I purposely said "winted" wrong. You said I did a good job speaking English horribly wrong. I hope those that are coming into the chat like just now, definitely. You know what really ticks me off, and this will get me going on a rant, is that they want to charge $20 a month to use. It's not worth. It's worth $20 a year, if that. Like that's what it's worth, especially because it's wrong. There's so much. I mean, it's not worth $20. Maybe $5, maybe $3, but it's just not. Definitely not $20. Definitely not $20 a month. And I was contemplating, like, I'm curious, like I want to try it, but it's not even worth trying it for 1 month. Like I'd love to try it for like 7 days for free to like stress test it. But like seriously, like it just there's just so much wrong with it. Okay, that was okay. I kind of went off on a semi tangent. That was regarding the question about do we think? Oh, you're coming up. Actually, Tech is coming up. Tech, I did accept your invite or your request. So, I mean, I just literally gave an example about ChatGPT, and it did actually really good. It seemed encouraging. It seemed to be lively. Like, I felt like, but it's definitely not natural, right? It's not natural. Like, yeah, so. And again, hopefully those that just came in, like, don't think that I don't know how to speak English. They're coming into it going, who is this teacher going, like, he's speaking the way he's, alright. Alright, I don't know, Tech, I invited you, Tech, you're not up, I'm gonna invite Leo Lee. Oh, Leo Lee, your request went away, so, sorry. I don't have much more time, guys. I don't see any more questions, so keep the questions coming or we're going to come to an end. And I got good news. Those that came in late, so I got a task for you guys. I got a fun task. And I'm tell MD, I'm sorry. Oh, tell MD, type to MD that I'll be uploading this. I want to say the term naked, like, cause it's like gonna be uploaded blind. Like, I'm not editing it. So when this ends, right, I'm just gonna upload it the way it is, and then you guys just have to like fast forward like 5 minutes maybe, and just get to the good parts. Maybe,
why are you gonna upload it, teacher?
Because it will help you guys with listening to the lesson. Those who missed it.
No. Why are you gonna where are you gonna?
Oh, it will be my YouTube channel. I'll give you my. I'll send it right now. I thought you said why. And not that, I mean, if you really don't want your voice on, I won't upload it, but I think it's fine. I can just.
No, you can upload it.
Okay. But I know there's some people are like uncomfortable going, you know, like really, like no one's gonna. But the way I'm doing it is I'm actually I have it screen shared, the whole the chat and the people there. But I guess if they really want, I can blur the names out and stuff. But honestly, they're all usernames, so no one's gonna. We're not famous enough to be doxxed or anything. You know, like honestly, I could give you guys my social and I could care less. Like no one's gonna. Anyways, all right. So I don't see more questions, guys. If you guys don't have, and tell MD I'm sorry. Someone can write on that and say sorry. Yeah, MD probably has to adjust the right speaker. That's probably what it is. He doesn't have the right speaker configured, and that's probably why you can't hear. MD. I mean, if you want Nick to message him, I mean, I don't mind you guys troubleshooting the chat. That's not distracting. That's when you guys are like morons and talking about stupid shit stuff, you know. Well, like if you're helping each other in chat, I don't mind that. Like, yeah, just get help. I mean, yeah. I don't know why. Was Nick even helping? Yeah, just read. Nick, yeah, you don't have to take you don't have to message him privately because you're just helping him there. Like, it's not distracting. Okay, guys, 3 minutes, guys. Keep the questions coming, or I'm gonna close it out. Oh my god, I'm actually happy MD can't hear this because he's gonna be pissed when I say this, but he is helping him. Oh my god, like, is he not reading everything that Nick is saying? Like, seriously. Don't give him a hard time, guys. You know, everyone but MD can hear, but seriously, can you help me with the issue? Does he realize he's getting help? He can't. I mean, he said he can't hear, but can he read? Sorry, MD, if you're watching this video and you're getting to this part, I apologize. But seriously, like he literally just said, can you see the headphone or the microphone? You know, there's a microphone icon. He's basically doing what I hate doing, is holding hands. He's holding his hand, but he doesn't want to cross the river with him. All right.
He's the same country as me by his name, but I don't know what his issue with his PC.
But because he said the word headphone, I'm not going to be part of tech support, though. Like, I have an idea. I could probably help him, but I'm not. I'm sick and tired of doing tech support. If he really wants help, I'll help him for $30. He sends me $30, I will do it for him. Seriously, like, just come in mobile. Yeah, that makes sense. What is that? A headphone? Well, he. Wait, what?
Not big. He showed it.
But he's not on mobile though. He's on PC. He's on PC. I don't see
Yeah,
that.
that's right.
Yeah, but I don't see that icon. That's on mobile. It's not on PC. Oh, I hate doing this, but seriously, like. Oh wait, is that what you guys see on your side? Do you see headphones on your side on PC?
Yeah, in PC, yes. And like, are you using like Apple?
Oh.
Yeah, in Windows you see this, yeah.
For stage, really? Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm gonna do an experiment really quick. I'm gonna leave the stage, but you're gonna be up, but I'll come back. Okay, give me 2 seconds. I want to see what they see. Huh?
It basically shows in the left side of the hand, like English hub in the top, in the bottom, your profile name, and yeah.
Huh? I don't see that. That's funny.
You can see it, right, teacher?
No, I don't see that. I don't see that.
Alright, let me give you a full screenshot, okay?
Okay. I'm looking at the because I don't see what you see. I mean, I'm already connected, but I think it's done differently.
See, professor, I mean teacher, see my screenshot. I send it to you in your DM.
Oh, okay, hold on. I'm not looking at DMs. Hold on.
You just look at this, like, you see it? See in the left down.
Oh, you know why I don't see it? Because I popped out my window just for stage. But yeah, I see. So I popped my. That's why I don't see it. So I popped my window up for stage because, yeah, that's why I'm on. But no, I see what you see. Yeah. But hold on. Let me mimic this. Hold on. Let me. Ah, he's lucky. I'm gonna give him a benefit now. Here, hold on. Let me see. So so you go ahead and talk again. Yeah.
Oh yeah, his mic is shut down.
Yeah. So
if you shut down this, it's called deafen. It's called deafen. If you deafen yourself, you cannot speak or cannot hear anything.
Yeah.
So.
Can you hear me now?
The same. Yeah, I can hear.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So he's deaf. He might have. But I'm wondering if they deafened him. Did he get deafened? Is that why?
No. If like server deafened him, he would be like labeled in a logo or something. But no.
Oh, okay, it would have marked him as some. Okay. All right.
Now he can hear us. He said thanks everybody and sorry.
Okay. No, you're good, buddy. You're good. Just don't listen to the last part where I'm kind of poking fun on you. Just skip that part. I mean, well, sorry. But just a heads up, now that you can hear me, Rifat, just pay attention to those who are helping you, and especially when they're giving you step by step, and look for everything. And just, again, skip like the last 10 minutes when I'm kind of ripping on you. All right, with that said, guys, if there's no other questions, I'm already past my time that I said I was going to be. I'm going to upload this. Actually, you know what I'm going to do, guys? Before I end, don't leave yet. Don't leave. Stay here. Don't leave. I'm going to give you guys a special link here. Well, not really a special link, but I'm trying to make it easy, guys, to book a class with me. So, and just as a disclaimer, I think this is the easiest way that you guys can book a class. I think I found a magical way. I'm wondering if the bot's gonna get messy though, because Vivek gave me permission. Maybe I'm afraid the bot's gonna get angry at me. I think you just have to just message me, guys. But message me if you guys are interested in a private class. And I meant to do this at the beginning too, but I didn't because I got sidetracked. But if you guys want private classes, I got a link for you to schedule a class. All right, you can click the link, make a decision. It's up to you. I think the website is diverse for all countries to make payments. So you guys can make a payment, pay for the class, pay for the class, and we can book something in that system. If you guys don't want to go through that method, you want to pay me personally, that's fine too. We can discuss the tuition that way. If you guys are on a tight budget, like, oh, but teacher, I don't have $30 to have a class. So find 6 of your buddies, and then you guys pay $5 for the class each. So, something like that. That's what I would highly recommend. So if you guys are on a budget and $30 is too steep, then and Nahad, be honest, is $5 in a group of 6? Is that a lot of money in some lower tier countries? Is that considered a lot of money?
No.
And if the class is that too cheap?
Not too cheap, not too it's okay.
Okay, that's what I wanted to hear. Okay, because I'm kind of curious. Those who are staying to listen to my ramble about my private classes, what is the expensive range would be, well, obviously 30. I think 30 would be too expensive. But what is considered quote unquote too expensive one-on-one, for example?
Like here where I live,
sure.
It's like $50 is kind of expensive.
Really? So for your country, if I told an English learner who's making an average income $30 for the class, that would be for 45 minutes, would that be too expensive?
Yes. Like a average guy in my country makes around $200 to $300. So.
A month, right?
Yeah, in a month.
Oh, how much is rent there? Jeez, that must be a fraction. That's crazy.
It's in South Asia, it's kind of all like India, Bangladesh, Pakistan, Sri Lanka, all is kind of like this. But average is $10 to $20 per person. So
okay. Got it. Oh, yeah, that's not bad. Okay, so one-on-one is pretty difficult. That's why I always say I opt for group. I opt for saying group classes. I tell them, and you guys amongst yourselves, well, especially if you're at the same level, you guys can book classes together. My availability. You said South Asia. I don't know where everyone is from and what the time zones you're in, but I'm pretty much busy anywhere from, I'm trying to give a general idea. I would say I'm busy from about 6 p.m. to about 6 to 9 p.m. Well, a couple of days I'm busy till a little bit after, but I'm busy from about 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. Monday through Friday. So I would say it's safe to book a class before, the class must end before 6 o'clock, no later than 5:45 Vietnam time. So I usually didn't give you a time zone. So whatever, I don't know where everyone is from, but the time must end by at least 5:45. Or any time before, so basically any time before 5:45 Monday through Friday, you guys can book a class, 45 minutes, as long as the class ends no later than 5:45. Also, I'm available after 9 o'clock Monday through Friday as well, with the exception of Tuesdays, which my class will end about 9:15 p.m. Vietnam time. So and honestly, if the price is right, let's say your free time's only available when it's 3 o'clock my time in the morning, I'll do it because I need the money. I don't mind getting up at 3 o'clock in the morning for a group class. So, and if you guys want to learn together, that's what I'm saying. $5 for a class is not that bad. $5-6 for a class. A group of 5, you guys would pay $6. A group of 4, you guys would pay around help me out, 12. I can do math here. $10. A group of 3. Yeah.
So like 4 people is like, yeah, it's very cheap.
Yeah.
Like,
So that 45-minute classes. You guys choose what you guys want to learn. You guys discuss. I give feedback. Yeah, a group of 4 is like perfect. You know, a group of 4 is perfect. And you guys want to make it an hour? Just pay $10. I'll go full hour with you guys. The reason why I say 45 minutes at the end of the day, guys, is we as adults have a short attention span. After about 20 minutes, you guys forget what we talked about 10 minutes ago. And then after an hour, you guys are going to pretty much forget the last 20 minutes. So if you retain at least 45 minutes, you know, that's my attention. If I'm going to learn a language, I don't want to study more than 30 minutes, to be honest. That's if it's like one-on-one. If it's a group, I'd go 45. So yeah, a group of 4 students, you pay $10 for the class. That's it. And that is, I believe, if I'm correct, if the method I'm trying to use on the platform, or I can do it through Stripe. There's 2 ways. There's I would send the link. Let me see if I can get away. I don't think I can get away with sending the link, because I know the bot will get angry. If you guys hang tight, those who are still here, I'll see if I can. I don't think I can get away with. The bot will just get angry at me. So I think it's just best just to say message me. But I might leave the link in the class stage later on if the bot doesn't get angry. But there's a foolproof way to just book it. It's like very self-explanatory. There's no confusion, and the prices are set, you know. But I can the thing is, it's set for one-on-ones, but I could make a schedule where I can make it like an event, right? I could create an event and allow so many students to join, and then those who are interested can just book the event. You know, I can make it work that way too. So, but yeah, if you guys are interested and you really guys do want to, you know, improve, and you guys want that exclusiveness, right? As I kind of already said, and this is funny, you're going to hear me say this, English Hub is your best friend. Use them if you need that help, right? But if you're in a dire need, if you're in a dire, like, oh my gosh, I have this thing I got to do, and it's due at the end of the week, and I need help, blah, 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 pay. Stop being I don't want to be insulting, but it will be. A moocher. A moocher? No, moocher is like when you mooch off somebody. Like a beggar. I mean, that might be a bad word. Stop being a beggar and pay that person money. You know, like stuff. And don't wait 30 minutes and then message the teacher because they didn't respond. I'm not very active in those channels. I don't know how active you are in Ahad. In those channels like proofreading, English questions, all that. From time to time I'll watch, and those channels are very active. Like, they'll give you an answer, or they'll give you their 2 cents. It may not be from a native speaker, but in a matter of speaking, non-natives are going to know just as much as a native. Nahad would know more than me in some cases, because their brains are programmed to know grammar, not like I do. You know, so non-natives are glued to the grammar ways. You know, they're more grammar influenced than we are. You know, and they're gonna have their 2 cents. They're not gonna give you completely wrong information, unless it's something like pronunciation, where you say, how do you say apple, and they go apple, you know, or something like that. But generally speaking, you gotta get the help you need. So if you guys want those private classes, if you guys want the group classes, can come together, you know, as a group. And according to you and your country, and from your knowledge in South Asian countries, $10 a person per class is not that expensive. It's an average, right? So you're making me think I should charge more. Because I was thinking like a group of 6 charging $5 was fair enough. But if you're saying 10 is okay, maybe I should do 10. And they'll blame you for charging more now. But I'm sure.
The most average.
What was that?
Average. Yeah, 10 is the most average. Like it goes to 10 to 20.
10 to 20. So 10 is the lower end. Okay. So what about and to your knowledge? Now I'm not gonna like quote you for being wrong. Sorry for those who are just here randomly. I'm kind of over the class, but I'm asking questions to him. The lower income families, the ones who are in rural areas, what are those families generally able to afford if they can't afford a piece of their income for an English class? What does their income become about $5 to $10 per class for a lower income?
Yeah. Like, no, usually, like, per class, if you say per class, it will be like $5. Like,
Okay.
it will be like in city. And usually in village, nobody kind of take classes. They go to school and that's it. Usually.
Okay.
we talk
But if they're in a
about-
large group class, like a group of 10, right? If I just said
Yeah.
everybody pay $3 for an hour or something like that, would that be acceptable? I know you're saying even I get told for village areas, not just only in your country, but like Vietnam and China and
If
stuff.
you- yeah, there are some poor countries with me, like Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka, like, you don't believe me, but $15 is their monthly. They'll study
Are you
half
kidding me?
hour every day in $15. Yeah.
Jesus,
So
damn.
yeah.
If you know schools where there's children that are learning, primary school generally, hook me up with them. I would love to arrange something with them and be on my own. What do we call it? Charitable. You know, they need to be organized and then I want validation from you. Like if you know of schools that are seeking this kind of person, and they truly need, want this kind of activity or whatever, talk with them, validate them, make sure that they're legit, they're not getting it's non-profit, they're not getting money from these parents. If I have time, I'll arrange times to speak with them. I'm not a fan of high schoolers or upper middle school. I do better with primary school, so like from 6 to 12 years old. That's where I really strive with. So if you know of organizations, and I don't know if you do or don't, maybe you do, maybe you don't, maybe you know people that have, I will trust your validation. I don't have time to talk with them and validate them, but if you can validate that, this ABC school is legit, they fund everything for them, they provide all the books, they provide the food, blah blah blah, and then if you can validate that, and you basically it's like you gotta it's kind of a reverse thing. You gotta interview them basically, and then if you're able to validate that they're legit, then you can send me. I'll message you my Facebook info, and if you don't mind me messaging you, I'll just
No, it's okay.
Yeah.
Like, I have, my area, there are some primary school. I guess I can talk to them. I'm not sure about them because, they usually have their own personal Twitter, so...
yeah.
So
But
someone from... Yeah.
do they have native speakers that are talking with them and stuff, or?
No, not native speaker. Usually, 6 to 12 year kids. So if you talk about my country, the kids usually 6 to 12 will understand what you are saying. So for you, it would be best if you studied 16, 20, something like those guys. They'll probably understand what you're saying if you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm just saying, I'm just putting it out there because you mentioned that there's some areas that are making $15 a month. If that's the case and they go to school, they study, I'm assuming the school is self-funded and all that stuff. So if that's the case, then yeah. So, all right. Maybe I should edit this part out. I forgot to stop live, but it's so good. All right. I think I'm going to end it here then. I appreciate your time, though. Thank you for coming up on stage and being the only one.
Thank you.
All right. And for those who hung around, and then so I will see about getting permission about the link. If the link is permittable, I will paste it in the class stage. If you're interested, I can give you the link. You can give it to friends. Honestly, unless you're really looking for a teacher, I mean, you could probably find a few of your buddies. I mean, especially if it's something that's interesting to you. You can find 4 or 5 of your buddies. And then I use Stripe. I don't know if you know what Stripe is. Stripe is kind of like a worldwide payment gateway method of getting paid. China can pay that way with WeChat. And there's other countries that will pay it. But a lot of it's like you have to have a bank credit card, I think is the method for a lot of like lower... Yeah. And so, like, for example, if you have like 4 of your buddies, 5 of you is going to study, one person can use the credit card to pay via the link, and then they just pay that person in their currency, whatever your currency is. And then I don't know what you're from. Where again? What part of South Asia?
I'm from Bangladesh.
Oh, Bangladesh. Okay. Yeah, so I don't know what the currency is, but I can convert it for you.
It's called Taka.
Taka? Is that TAR?
TAK.
Oh, yeah, I thought I talked to a family. Oh, TAK, that was, okay. So, that is...
In short, you can also call it BDT, like USDT, like US dollar, you can call it USD.
Oh, that's right, because you guys can send Bitcoin, huh? That's also another way, huh? To pay. Current crypto, right? Is that another way you guys would be able to pay? But I think I have a different method, though. The TAK. Where did it go? I lost it. TAK. Oh, BDT. I got it. I thought you were saying. Sorry, I misheard you. I thought you were giving me an acronym of a crypto way.
Yeah, then we have.
Yeah, so. I believe, to my knowledge, I believe that 30 would be what it would cost for the 45-minute class, and that I think it. I want to give you a small disclaimer, because there are fees of a transfer fee, like with Stripe, it might be a titty bit more, a little more. Whatever. I think Stripe charges like 3% or something. So it would be like, I see 3522.44, so maybe 30. I don't know how you do your bills. It would be 3522. Or would you say 3,500? I don't know how you do your increments and bills. But like for Bangladesh, maybe I'd say 3,500 maybe. I don't know what that would be. I don't know how your dominations work. But yeah, 3,500 plus whatever 3% is. But anyways, I'm going to let you go. Go ahead. What were you going to say?
That will be like 3,500 Taka if you convert that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it said 3522, but I don't know how your bill dominations are. So it'd be like.
Domination, like you can like. I was just can, yeah. Not bad, I guess. You can. For a class, it's okay if like 6 people in it. Yeah.
Yeah, so I would say, in guessing if the percentage is 3%, it would be, let me see something here. I would say it would be about maybe 3,600, maybe. Including the because when, like, if you sent me $20, I would probably get about, I get about $1 less, which is actually not that big of a deal at the end of the day. But like, if you think about it, but if 5 people are paying me, you know, $20, and they take 3%, then that's where it kind of okay. So it's not a big deal. I might not even think about the 3%. I might just round it. Maybe just say 36 just to play it safe. So, and that's, you know, 5 people or 6 people. That's 600 byte or whatever you call it. Map. Anyways, sorry Ryan, I gotta go. And I'm sorry I kept you longer. I'll upload the lesson, guys. Just hopefully you're not listening to this part at the end. All right, bye guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'll message you soon.
Thank you.
All right. All right. Bye guys.
You also.
All right. Bye bye.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Hold on. Oh crap.